U-375 has successfully evaded 2 warships and is now on the hunt once more. The warships are about 3 kilometers behind us now, and our new prey, a large convoy, is to the front. This large convoy appears to be heading east-southeast. Interception of this convoy will prove to be difficult, and we will have to do it submerged thanks to the proximity of the nearby warships. Here's hoping that we can get within 3 kilometers to fire off our T2 G7E torpedoes. To add to the complexity of this attack, the weather has cleared up significantly in the past couple of hours. The seas are now calm as glass, and the sun is out. Thanks to these weather conditions, it will be easy to spot our periscope. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back aboard U-375 as we continue our 6th patrol in the Mediterranean. Earlier this morning, we managed to sink a Canterbury-class troop ship. We were pursued by the escorts for a couple of hours, and now we have picked up something new. Let's go over to the hydrophone and take a listen. And there you can hear it off to 290. Pretty much 300 to 270. That is a convoy, and this is possibly the largest convoy we have encountered in the Mediterranean up until this point. We are currently crawling at 4 knots. It is 9:55 base time, 10:55 local time. Up scope, let's take a look at what we are working with. The weather has improved a lot over the past couple of hours. It's still quite cloudy, but the seas are very, very calm. There's a destroyer out there that looks like a 4-stacker possibly. And then further to the left, look at that. That is our priority target. 2-stacker, big troop ship. There's a tanker back there as well. That's an interesting looking cargo ship. So maybe these 3 are my targets. Troop ship, tanker, and then that cargo. Further to the left, there's another 2-stacker way over there. Any more escorts? There's an escort off to 257 degrees. And I do not like that warship coming at me. Anything else around us? It is so flat. Periscope discipline is going to be paramount during this attack. Downscope. Now here is our problem. We are closing in on the convoy, of course, but they are still pretty far out here. Just to give you an idea of how far we've traveled since this last sinking, this is where the Canterbury-class cruise ship went down. We have traveled 5-6 kilometers thus far. The convoy is still pretty far out, and what we have loaded is all G7E torpedoes, which is good. However, in tubes 1 through 3, we have T2s, which have a top range of 3 kilometers. That is quite short for what we're looking at here. So that's why we are moving at high speeds to try to close in. And speaking of that, we are going to increase speed to 7 knots. I do want to rig for silent running though in the meantime. Going back to the torpedo discussion though, in tube number 4, we do have a T3, which has a range of 5 kilometers. That is good. Kind of wish we had all T3s. I would take a very long range shot at this point because it does seem like there are quite a few escorts in this convoy. Increase speed back up to 7 knots. And hopefully we haven't been detected just yet. We are going to have to try to risk it, see how close we can get moving at high speed though. It is now 11:02. Reduce speed. Slow down. Up scope. Let's take a look. There they are. That is definitely a town class destroyer. I may use her to try to establish the speed on the convoy. Let's go to the recognition manual, flip to the back. The smaller and older warships, 4-stacker. Let's find it real quick. There she is. Okay, recognize that target as such. What else is out here? There's another warship way out there. It looks like it might be a frigate. There is the troop ship. I did want to shoot off a radio message to FDU alerting them that there is a very large convoy very close to friendly waters, and see if we could get some aircraft involved in this. However, I have not had an opportunity to surface the boat. Every opportunity we had to surface, I was either too close to this convoy escort or the previous warships that were pursuing us. So we have had to stay submerged this whole time. Battery power is dropping below 80% now. I'm going to increase speed to 4 knots. We'll keep trying to close a little bit. We do need to slow down as we are approaching. Up scope. Let's see. Hello. Okay, do not like that. The warship's heading right at us. Troop transport. Okay, that's the liner. She's turning. The convoy might be zigzagging. Down scope. Reduce speed. 2 knots, 50 RPM. So, even slower than 2 knots. Nice and quiet. Let's listen on the hydrophone. That's the warship. That's the lead, I think. Yep, definitely. That's the town class off the 310 degrees. Steady chug. Does not sound like she's accelerating or anything. Doesn't really sound like a warship that has detected a U-boat. Although she could just be listening. It is possible the convoy is zigzagging and turning, which would not be good for us, frankly. I don't think. The warship back here, 265 behind the merchant. That thing's booking it. So is this one. Okay, we are going to lay low and see what's going on. Hopefully they're just turning. And hopefully they turn into a position which will be good for us, depending on how far they go. I think this may work. They were last seen turning to starboard, kind of heading east-southeast, as opposed to pretty much east, which they were moving at before, more or less. And that's a rough guess, of course.
Kontakt, Frachter, kommt näher auf 3.
I'm gonna pop the scope up real quick and take a look. There has been no pings. The chugging of the warship is pretty steady as well. There she is. It's 305. That's our target. Let's try to identify that. 2 stacker. Let's see. Big mast in the front. Arendora Starliner. That's probably her. Probably not the Arendora herself. She was sunk in 1940, I believe, by U-47. Okay. Being said, it may be one of the other ships in the class. Length 168 meters. Draft 7 meters. We're going to set a salvo. I'm going to have all 4 eels selected. Magnetic pistol set to 8.5 meters. Angle on bow at the moment, 40 degrees. It does not look like they're zigzagging. I think they have changed course. And unfortunately for them, they've changed course right into us. So we are going to be right in the middle of the convoy. I couldn't ask for a more perfect situation. I'm guessing they're probably going 7 knots. 7 knots, range 1 kilometer. Lock that in for the time being. That town class does not look like she's moving too quickly. Periscope's really blurry. I do not want to pop it above the water too much. It's a pretty moderate wake there. Nothing too crazy. Okay, down scope. We are going to continue to wait. I'll stop. We are just going to be very quiet here while that town class Hopefully it just passes right in front of us without detecting U-375. I'm listening to this warship. She's right in front of us. I think she may be zigzagging about. She's increasing speed. Not a fan of that. Come up to 13 meters.
Neue Tiefe. 1, 2
We drop down a
Meter.
little bit. It's hard to maintain depth moving so slowly. Lost contact. She's in our blind spot.
Knoten.
Fortunately, the GHG hydrophones we are using do have a blind spot right in front of us. Let's see. Periscope. We might be able to peek up a little bit. See what's going on. Make sure she's not coming right at us. If she is, we need a crash dive. Okay, come up, boys. Increase RPM a little bit. There she is. She's off to 015 degrees. Okay, we're going to have to find something else to use as a reference to gather speed information. I think I saw an ore carrier in the front. Yep, that's an ore carrier. That's what we are going to use. Let's find the ore carrier in the recognition manual. I need the length of the target. I would also like to ID the tanker. That's the tanker. Pop it up. Gosh, that thing looks funky. It has some weird crane situation. Like that. T2 SE A2 type. 10,000 tonner. That is nice. Downscope. Okay, draft 8.2 meters once again, so we can keep this, and the magnetic should still go off against that target. 8.2 or 8.5 meters. Okay, upscope. Find the ore carrier. Find that. Oh man, this is really tense here. Ore carrier is a pretty distinctive looking ship. That's it. Length 147. Okay. That's a destroyer. That single stack might be a hunt class. All right, we are going to come left 10 degrees. Actually, yeah. 15 degrees. Come left. 6.6. Okay. I'm not really concerned about that. Now I'm wondering what the draft of that other vessel in the rear is. I may just fire off an impact with our G7E and Tube 5. Unless I can flip through and identify that ship real quick. I'm not going to try too hard. It has like a crane, amidships. That supply ship, 5,000 tonner. Draft 6.5. Okay. Good to know. So 8, a draft of 8.5 for the forward tubes, 6.5 for the rear tubes. So 7 for tube 5, tube 1, 2, 3, and 4 all have, there we go, appropriate settings. Perfect. Okay. 1 kilometer. They're probably going to be much closer by the time they're in firing position. There's the ore carrier. We just need to wait a little bit. We're going to pop the scope up. Take a look real quick. I'm worried that we might get too close to the liner. Might need to start reversing the boat. Oh man. Okay, come left a bit more, 10 degrees. Reverse. I do not want to be within minimum arming distance for our torpedoes. That would not be good. But it is amazing that we got right in the middle here. Unlock it. Let's see. Destroyer. That's her. That's our target. Look how heavily armed that thing is. All of these ships are so heavily armed. The seas are so calm, and we are right in the middle. I am very concerned about our periscope being spotted. They're coming to the left nicely. Angle on bow here. 60. Right. Set. Let's see. Are we steadying up now? Up scope. Yep. Okay. Getting close. Need to wait for that ore carrier to hit 0 degrees. Jeez. What a massive vessel. Okay. And that's what we are going to fire tube 5 at. I should probably fire tube 5 first, considering I think that ship's a couple 100 meters further away. Okay, once we do this time, I do want to swing to the right by maybe 10 degrees if we can swing that. Okay. Should be approaching. Get this ready. Wait for the bow. Mark. Downscope. Okay. Length of the ore carrier. We'll figure it out. I think it was like 145 or something. Okay. A few more seconds. Probably 30, I'm thinking. Up. Mark. 31. Okay, 31 seconds. Come right. Come right now. New heading 020. Okay, ore carrier length 147. We got 31 seconds. 31, 147. Set. Target speed 9 knots. Yeah, we're rocking that. Faster than expected. Set. Upscope. Tube 1. Tubes 1 through 4. Open. Tube 5. Magnetic pistol. Set. Open. Open tube 5 as well. Upscope. Holy shit. Okay. Rudder and midships. Rudder and midships. Downscope. Set. Tube 5. Right behind us. Yeah, that's what we're going after. Tube 5 set. Right in the middle. Lock. Tube 5. Angle on bow. That's actually looking good. 1 kilometer set. Tube 5 los. Okay. Right in front of us. Up. Lock. Oh, so close, so close, so close. Tube 1. Set. Magnetic pistol. Los. Torpedo's gonna have to turn pretty hard. Tube 2. Los. Tube 3. Right there. Los. Okay. Tanker. Tanker's still a ways out. Okay, we hit something. Good. Fantastic. That was a good hit. Right between the funnels. 2. She's going down. Let's see, number 3. 3. Beautiful. Come on. I hope we manage to get this one too. I don't know how many. Oh gosh, she's blowing up. Let's see, how many hits was that? That was 4 torpedo hits. We did hit that rear one. Just wasn't looking. She looks fine. She looks just fine. Okay, okay, okay. Tanker, you are absolutely my priority. What the heck? Whoa, whoa, the Luftwaffe has arrived. No, that is not the Luftwaffe. That is the RAF. Okay, downscope. Come left a little bit. Get ready to fire off tube 4. Okay, up scope. It's time for the tanker. Where is that thing? There she is. Where's the destroyer? Way out there. They don't know where we are. I mean, I think those aircraft are bombing pretty far away from us. I'm half tempted. I mean, 7 minutes. Get in there. What's the secure from silent running? You. Get in the bow torpedo room. Assist. 7 minutes, right? Yeah, 7 minutes, 30 seconds. They have no clue. Upscope. Tube 4 selected. I don't think she's going 9 knots anymore. I kind of want to wait for her to be right in front of me. Angle on bow isn't great. 50. Reduce speed by 2 knots. Range 900. Set. Start moving forward. If I can load another eel. Oh, more explosions. I bet those are aircraft. Let's see, this other ship we hit. She doesn't. She looks fine. Oh boy. There's the liner. Oh no, she's going down. Okay, pop the scope up. Tube 4 is ready. There she is. There she is. Angle on bow. 80. She's coming right. Set. Right in the middle. I want it right in the middle. Tube 4. Los. We've been detected. Oh, they're shooting at us. Okay. Come on, Tube 4. Okay, loading process. 5 minutes. Yeah, keep moving forward. Come right. Another torpedo impact. Let's take a look at the damage. Up scope. Oh, she's burning up. She is burning up. She has a catapult up there. Wow. Very heavily armed. Okay, what's to the left? That ship. Hopefully we can load. Gosh, work faster. 4 minutes. I need to do a quick scan. Let's see. Warships. One's closing. Distant, though. One's way out there. That tanker's going to sink. Life raft. Just one lifeboat from that troop ship. It did go down incredibly quickly. And our friend, which we hit with a single eel over there, which is carrying tanks, she is listing to port, but looks relatively unfazed. I wish I had another torpedo in tube number 5. Unfortunately for us, we are out of reserves in the stern torpedo room. We do have external reserves. Those are out of the question, of course, right now. 3 minutes, 36 seconds. I think we will be able to fire off another torpedo at that ship. We just got the report we may have been detected. Not surprising. 2 minutes to go. Up scope. I'm probably getting greedy here. It may be time to dive. Oof. Yep, she's going to be here within 2 minutes. It's your lucky day. Down scope. Decoy right here. All ahead full. Hard to starboard. Come to 100, drop down to 180 meters.
Kontakt, Kriegsschiff, kommt näher. 115, mittlere Entfernung. Derzeitige Tiefe 2-0. 0.
We are being pinged, Azdic. Keep dropping down. We are not going down quick enough.
Derzeitige Tiefe 7-0.
It seems like just one warship is currently pursuing us. It's unfortunate we weren't... Okay, it's loaded now. Yeah, it was cutting it too close. We needed to dive. Unfortunately, with the weather conditions and the, you know, the fact that the Allies have superiority over the area in the air, we're not going to be able to re-engage this convoy. It's going to be nearly impossible, I fear. We are still being pinged. Reduce speed, rig for silent running. Check RPMs. Down to 50. I think there's a merchant ship directly above us. Hopefully that'll cause some problems for them. It's our depth, 180 meters. I'm gonna hang out down here. We'll go deeper if needed. U-375 has been damaged this patrol, so I don't want to push it. I do not want to crack open. Warships coming above us now. I hear it chugging. Increase speed 5 knots. Has she dropped? That's what I need to know. Should be. That's her. 231. Might be circling? May have been detected. No shit. Reduce speed. Down to 200. Okay, she is dropping. 6 knots, 6 knots. All ahead flank. As fast as we can go. Start moving. Drop a decoy here. Oh man, she is groaning. 200 meters. Make it 190. Something's sinking. It might just be that liner we're picking up. Okay, that's off to the right. Azdic. I don't think I've ever been... Okay, level out here. We're fine at 200. She can take it. Keep running. Those depth charges are aft to the right. Okay, rudder amidships. It's our best way out of here. Probably southwest. Another warship's coming over us though. We're going to keep moving at flank speed for the time being. I want to head. Yeah, come right. New heading 230. Hopefully this isn't right into a depth charge pattern. There are multiple warships around us. The good thing is we're very deep. The boat's holding up well. If we do get hit down here, we are not going to really know what happened. It is going to be almost immediate. Okay, off to 090. Okay. Do I slow down now? This is always a gamble, isn't it? Keep running. Start reducing speed 4 knots. Let's listen. There's something. 079. Another warship. 317. Interesting. Okay. Slower. Slow down. I thought I told them to do that already. That's the liner breaking up. 080 sounds like an attack run. Is she dropping? I don't think so. It's hard to hear anything over the ASDIC. Keep scanning. Check. Alphonse on the hydrophone. They are pinging the hell out of us. ASDIC stopped, but I think we have a warship on an attack run. This sounds like an attack run to me. 083. Pretty constant. Drifting right slightly. See if she rolls. Yep, she's rolling. All ahead flank, all ahead flank. It might be behind us. Sounds behind us. Ever so slightly. Okay, increasing speed 6 knots. 300 RPM. Going to maintain this depth. We have a warship starting an attack run directly from behind. I believe there are 4 warships tracking us at the moment. Start moving at flank speed. Try to get out of the way of this guy. This is the one I'm worried about, I think. 230. Or maybe it's this one at 150. I'll check both. Something sounds horrendous. That's got to be still the troop ship breaking apart. We are turning hard to starboard. Am I hearing splashes? Check around us. That's got to be it. 168. That's an attack run, I think. Rudder midships. Okay, slow down, slow down. 114. 109. They're all moving so fast. 266. Off to our port side. Hopefully they didn't drop. Depth charges are exploding all around us. Oh, man, it's so hard to keep track of. We're still moving at 7 knots. Why not drop a decoy? New heading 270. We need to just keep heading west. Keep putting distance between us and the enemy. None of these other vessels have gone down either that we torpedoed. Do I go deeper? Okay, explosions aft. Listen on the hydrophone. 194. 101. That sounds like an attack run. Maybe passing in front of us. Right in front of us. Are they gonna drop? Come on. Depth charges in the water. I don't know from where. None of them sounds too close. Let's just keep running. We're changing course now, heading north. Battery's at 60%. Oh, man. Passing behind. No more Aztec. I really don't want to go deeper than this. Starting to steady up. Explosions aft. Distant. Slow down.
Derzeitige Fahrt 1 Knoten.
Okay. This one's moving quickly. 320. I feel like this is whatever's real closest from behind. This one. You're heading 020.
Neuer Kurs 1-8.
Okay, I don't think this one's dropping, the one off the 263. Oh. 230. Let's check 040. Are they passing over us? It might be this one? I'll head.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy. Derzeitige
Blank.
Fahrt 9 Knoten.
Change course, yeah. 020.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy. Neuer Kurs 2-2.
Oh, man. Okay, down to 220.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy. Neue Tiefe 2-2.
Pushing it now. We need to go deeper. Wonder what the drop time is. I want to time it. When the next pattern is inevitably dropped upon us. Haven't had a chance to slow down because depth charges are just exploding every couple of minutes. Okay, those are behind. And to starboard. Okay, reduce speed 50 RPM, 50 RPM. Keep moving actually, those were close.
Derzeitige Fahrt 7 Knoten.
There are more. Okay, okay, slow down. I think that was the pattern.
Derzeitige Fahrt 0 Knoten.
Deeper.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy. Neue Tiefe 2.
Oh boy. Things have looked better for U375, I must admit. Level out here.
Derzeitige Tiefe 2-3 Meter.
The boat is not a fan. Let's see, hopefully she can take it. Aztec has stopped. A brief respite of, 20 seconds. Yep. Three pings are sweeping. Oof. Groaning is getting intense. Have they lost us? I heard a bunch of shells topside. It looks like finally the Luftwaffe has decided to show up. We have an aircraft closing in, multiple aircraft closing in on the formation of destroyers. Hopefully they manage to take some of the warships out here. Come on. All hell has broken loose. There's a PBY over here. Another aircraft closing in, diving in on one of the destroyers. Oh, near miss. This is absolutely insane to watch. A nice break from the near constant pinging. Another Ju-88's coming back around. The pom-poms are going crazy. Come on, drop your bomb right on that destroyer. Oh, I missed. Oh, it looks like the Ju-88's going in. Splash. They managed to take one out. There's another one left. The PBY, which has been hunting us, it looks like. Also coming in, it looks like they are shooting. They're shooting at the Ju-88. The PBY may be diving in to drop some depth charges. It looks like the Ju-88 is going down. Well, while that raid was going on, we were just hanging out here at 220 meters, still being pinged constantly. Battery power's at 60%. Still just slowly lurking away. The good news is all of the recent depth charge patterns have been far and sporadic. I think some of the warships have run out of depth charges. They've used a good amount of them. But yeah, it's starting to get late. The sun is going to set here in a couple of hours. We did get a hydrophone report of a contact way out here, merchant ship. Wherever, yeah, right here. Mark number 1. And I think this may be the torpedoed supply ship or tanker. So we do want to head over here if we ever escape these warships, which are just hounding us very persistently. It's a shame that Ju-88 didn't get any good hits on them. That would have been very nice. Take out one of these warships, but there are at least 4 of them circling around us. 5, I think, in total. And they are pissed. Fantastic news. It is almost 5 o'clock in the evening, and I think we have successfully broken contact. We haven't been pinged in a good solid 30 minutes. We are continuing to cruise away at 220 meters. U-375 has lived to fight another day. We do have 2 eels left. I am going to go investigate and see if we can catch those merchant ships I torpedoed that are hopefully lagging behind. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.